Today, our topic is the Stoic approach to handling regret. Regret is something we all feel at some point in our lives. It's that heavy feeling in your chest when you think about something you did wrong or missed out on. Maybe you said something hurtful to a friend, or you didn't take a chance when you had the opportunity. Regret can eat away at you if you let it. But the Stoics, an ancient group of philosophers, had a different way of looking at regret. They believed that regret doesn't have to control your life. Instead, they taught that you can use regret as a tool to grow and become stronger. Let's dive into how the Stoics would handle regret, and how you can apply their wisdom to your own life. First, the Stoics believed in accepting what has already happened. They understood that the past cannot be changed. No matter how much you wish you could go back and do things differently, it's impossible. The past is set in stone, and worrying about it only takes away your energy and focus from the present moment. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This means that while you can't control the past, you can control how you respond to it. Instead of dwelling on your mistakes, you can choose to learn from them. Every regret is a lesson waiting to be discovered. Maybe you regret not studying harder for a test. Instead of beating yourself up, ask yourself, what can I do differently next time? This shift in thinking turns regret into a teacher rather than a tormentor. Another Stoic idea is to focus on what is within your control. The Stoics divided the world into two categories: things you can control and things you cannot. You cannot control the past, but you can control your actions right now. If you regret hurting someone, you can't undo what you said or did, but you can apologize and make amends. You can't control how they respond, but you can control your effort to make things right. This mindset helps you take responsibility for your actions without being consumed by guilt. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote in his journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realizes this, and you will find strength." This is a powerful reminder that your inner world, your thoughts, decisions, and actions is where your true power lies. The Stoics also believed in the importance of perspective. Regret often feels overwhelming because we focus only on the negative aspects of a situation. But the Stoics taught that every event, no matter how painful, has multiple sides. For example, maybe you regret quitting a job too soon. At first glance, it seems like a mistake. But what if that decision led you to a better opportunity, or taught you something about what you truly want in life? The Stoics call this reframing. By changing how you look at a situation, you can find value even in your regrets. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This means that our thoughts about regret are often worse than the regret itself. By reframing your regrets, you can reduce their emotional weight and see them as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Another Stoic practice is to live in accordance with nature. This doesn't mean living in the woods or avoiding modern life. Instead, it means accepting that life is full of ups and downs, successes and failures. The Stoics believed that suffering, including regret, is a natural part of being human. No one goes through life without making mistakes. Even the wisest and most successful people have regrets. What matters is how you handle them. Instead of seeing regret as a sign of failure, see it as proof that you're human. This acceptance can help you let go of the shame that often comes with regret. When you understand that everyone has regrets, you can stop being so hard on yourself. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of gratitude. When you're stuck in regret, it's easy to focus on what went wrong and ignore what's going right. But the Stoics believe that gratitude is a powerful antidote to regret. By focusing on the good things in your life, you can shift your attention away from your mistakes. For example, if you regret not spending enough time with a loved one who has passed away, you can still be grateful for the time you did have together. Gratitude doesn't erase regret, but it helps balance your perspective. It reminds you that life is a mix of joy and sorrow, and that's okay. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. This simple practice can help you focus on the present and find peace, even in the face of regret. One of the most important Stoic teachings is to practice self-compassion. Regret often comes with a lot of self-criticism. You might tell yourself, I should have known better, or I'll never forgive myself. But the Stoics believed in treating yourself with the same kindness you would show a friend. Imagine if a friend came to you with a regret. Would you berate them and make them feel worse? Probably not. You would comfort them and help them see that everyone makes mistakes. The same should apply to you. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This means that you should strive to be the best version of yourself, but also accept that you're a work in progress. Self-compassion allows you to acknowledge your regrets without letting them define you. Finally, the Stoics believed in taking action. Regret can paralyze you if you let it. You might feel stuck, replaying your mistakes over and over in your mind. But the Stoics taught that the best way to move past regret is to take constructive action. If you regret not pursuing a dream, start taking small steps toward it today. If you regret a broken relationship, reach out and try to mend it. Even if your actions don't fix everything, they can help you feel more in control of your life. The Stoic philosopher Seneca wrote, "Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life." This means that every day is a new opportunity to make better choices and live in alignment with your values. By taking action, you can turn regret into motivation rather than stagnation. In conclusion, the Stoic approach to handling regret is about acceptance, perspective, and action. Instead of letting regret control your life, you can use it as a tool for growth. Accept that the past cannot be changed. Focus on what you can control, and reframe your regrets to find value in them. Practice gratitude and self-compassion, and take constructive steps to move forward. Remember, regret is a natural part of being human, but it doesn't have to define you. As the Stoics taught, the key to a good life is not avoiding mistakes, but learning how to respond to them with wisdom and courage. So the next time you feel the weight of regret, take a deep breath and remind yourself, this is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become a better version of yourself.